No, sweetie, you can't wrap it in foil. The sparklers are the whole reason we have a fire extinguisher on the coop. Put it down! Put the foil down! Oh, we're on. Hi.
Somewhere tomorrow, a nurse hands a 2-day-old back to its mother. That baby already has a bank account, 1,000 real dollars, federal money, and a name stamped across the top. It is not the baby's name. We'll tell you whose. Then, a man grips a leather gear knob in a $400,000 Ferrari. He wiggles it. Nothing under his left foot moves. There's a reason for that, and you will laugh.
And Derek finally quit the rivalry, got a girlfriend, and grew tomatoes. And I need all of you to understand why that terrifies me.
I'm Sloan, that's Kiki. Aubrey Joe's in the garage. It's Friday the 3rd. This is Broadcast 404 Live. Roll it. The following contains strong language, adult themes, and satire, plus the phrase Trump account, which is a real, legal, federal name for a baby's savings account. And no amount of me saying it out loud is going to make it sound normal. It's a holiday weekend. Pace yourselves. Viewer discretion is, as ever, recommended.
Okay, sweeties, here's the actual thing. Starting tomorrow, on the 4th of July, the federal government is putting $1,000 into a savings account for millions of American babies. Any kid born in the last stretch. Real money, real accounts. It's a law.
And the accounts are called Trump accounts.
They named them after the president, yes.
So a baby who cannot hold up its own head has a bank account named after a 78-year-old man it has never met. Not the baby's account. Not the American kid's account. A grown adult's name on the front of a crib. That's the part I keep stopping on. We handed an infant $1,000 and then wrote our own name on it.
They branded a newborn like a goddamn stadium.
And here's the part you already know and are going to scroll past anyway. Millions of these same babies don't have health insurance. So we found $1,000 for the account. The doctor's visit is still under review. Happy birthday, kid. I've been looking at $1,000 with a stranger's name on it for 10 minutes. Aubrey Joe, please tell me something that costs exactly what it says it costs.
Sloan, sports is the one place where the number on the scoreboard is not lying to you. Thank you, finally.
Go.
World Cup, and don't quote me, it's all Reddit right now. Spain buried Austria 3-0 to make the round to 16. 3-0 is not a game, that's a mugging with cleats on. And Portugal squeaked past Croatia 2-1. So now Portugal gets Spain next, and one of these beautiful bastards goes home. Good. And the internet swears Ovechkin re-signed with the Caps. The man's gonna be 41 and still out there hitting people. And my knees quit at a grocery store. That man's aging in reverse and I'm falling apart over a bag of oranges. It's bullshit. Okay, local. Last night, the half-poured concrete pad behind the new Tractor Supply off Route 12 in Denby, the inaugural cinder block balance walk. Step 4 blocks on a plank on your head. Walk 40 feet. Don't drop a block. Margaret entered. And here's where it gets fucked up. Derek showed up. On crutches, still picking dried molasses out of his ear from last week. And he didn't scheme. No trap, no fake name, no jug of anything. He just walked up, shook her hand, and told her good luck. Margaret walked the 40 feet clean, 4 blocks, never wobbled. 29th straight win. And Derek clapped. Genuinely clapped. Then he told me he's got a girlfriend now and he's growing tomatoes and he's, quote, let it go. I don't like it. Nobody likes it. A man with a nemesis is a man with a goddamn reason. Subscribe. Like the shitload, my totally legal garage book took a bath on that Croatia game, and Tony does not accept vibes as payment, so buttons.
So the one man in Holstead County with a purpose in life grew tomatoes, and now he's fine. That's the scariest thing you've said all week.
No, it's lovely. He put down the rope, he picked up a trowel, and Margaret still thinks that man is a stranger who shook her hand one time. She doesn't even know his name. Everybody won.
Tiki, a happy Derek is a Derek with nothing to lose, and that scares the piss out of me. Next week, he shows up with a bouquet and a fucking birthday card, and I am going to have to leave the state.
Okay, this one's stupid and I love it. Ferrari just put out a brand new car, a big roaring 12-cylinder, and they're calling it the Manuale. A manual, a stick shift. Except, sweeties, there's no clutch pedal. You still grab a little gear lever and wiggle it, but the car does the actual shifting for you.
So it's a fake stick, a pacifier with a leather boot.
It's a fidget toy for a guy who paid $400,000.
But he wants to feel like he's driving, Aubrey Joe. He grew up rowing his own gears, and now the car just lets him hold the little stick and believe. It's a comfort object. My nephew has the same relationship with a wooden spoon. A $400,000 car that gently lies to a grown man about how much of it he's doing. Blaze, is the sky doing it by hand tonight, or is it faking that too?
Hey, so look at the map. Nashville hit 100 degrees today. Clear and dry, 29-mile-an-hour winds pushing the fire risk. Boston's at 99 with 46-mile-an-hour gusts, which for Boston is a city discovering a weather it was never built to have. And New York, 97. The whole Northeast is cooking. On the exact date, it usually just sweats a little. Holstead's fine, by the way. Normal July. Hot lot, dead still fountain. Nothing to report. Which is its own kind of weird when the rest of the country's on fire. Okay. And I did the thing. I took that 87 signing note downtown to the county recorder in person, like I said. The desk is real. Still there. The record's on site. But the name on the signing line is machine masked. No request to hide it. No timestamp. No clerk's initials. Nobody hid it. The system did it automatically. The clerk just shrugged and said, "It does that, so I'm done asking who." Wrong question. Nobody hid the hand. The machine ate it. But the account's still active. Something still runs through it. That's the question now. What? Forecast? Heat out east, storms in Chicago, and Holstead perfectly ordinary. Back to you.
You drove down there. You actually went. And the answer is, the computer did it, and nobody remembers.
That's the whole trip. I wanted a villain. I got a settings menu. It's honestly worse.
You went all the way down to a government office to catch somebody, and it turned out to be a printer, sweetie. Go home. It's Friday. The printer will still be terrible on Monday.
End of the week. The things that didn't make it to air. I'll go first. Reports surfaced this week that Louisiana's Attorney General Liz Murrill got indicted on multiple felony counts. The state's top law enforcement officer, the person in charge of prosecuting crime, is now the docket.
Mine's happier. The Ferrari guy from earlier? I looked it up, sweeties. The fake stick shift is reportedly a serious optional add-on. You pay extra for the car to pretend you're doing more.
All that money to hold a stick that does nothing. That's the $1,000 baby account with the worst steering wheel. Hold on, it's my grandma. She's just checking I'm alive. I am. I'll call her Friday. It is Friday. I'll call her Saturday. Anyway.
Mine's small. Gerald's folding chair moved again, off the loading dock, and somebody set it on the county recorder's front step, facing the door. I was down there today. I did not see who moved it.
Mailbag. Inbox is still shy tonight, so Sloan and I are settling something we've been going at since lunch. She thinks I'd take the government's $1,000 baby account. I think she's wrong.
You'd take it and thank the guy whose name is on it?
I'd take it and open a second one, sweetie. $1,000 is $1,000. I don't care whose face is on the little card. My grandmother took every coupon that came in the mail and never once read the company's name.
See, this is why Kiki handles the money and I handle the Tony situation.
I'd want to know why they need $1,000 in an account with a baby's name on it that the baby can't touch for 18 years. That's not a gift. That's a place to keep something.
Anyway, sweethearts, you at home, leave us a note in the comments on any of the videos. Everyone gets read. And one of these nights, I'll be reading your name out loud instead of refereeing my two little accountants.
Blaze, if a baby opened a bank account and never touched it for 60 years, is that baby technically Gerald?
I'm going to need you to not have said that, because now I have to think about it.
Go home, both of you. It's Friday and you're doing math about a baby. My sweethearts, it's a holiday weekend and somebody in your life is going to text you the easy version tomorrow. Text them back the real one. I finally sent mine 3 weeks late and the sky did not fall. Have a good 4th.
Monday. I stop asking who signs it and start asking what runs through it. A nil balance account that's still active isn't empty. It's waiting. Have a weekend.
I'm buying a paint roller tomorrow, throwing out the dead one and calling my grandma back in that order. And if I flip the order, I'll never make the call. Happy 4th, you beautiful bastards. See you Monday.
Millions of babies get $1,000 tomorrow with a stranger's name on the account. Enjoy the fireworks, kids. Somebody's already deciding what you owe him. Good night. See you Monday.
Okay, the old roller's already by the door. I moved it there tonight, so I have to take it with me tomorrow. It's been by the door for 2 years. Different door now, though. That's progress.